Nazir Ahmed, Lord Ahmed of Rotherham. I'm a member of the House of Lords. I have been coming to the Sudan since 1995, and I had the pleasure of monitoring the elections in 1996 with my colleagues from Rotherham Borough Council and many journalists as well. My love, my affection and my desire to come back to Sudan has always been there, and since I became a member of the House of Lords, I wanted to come and see the oil and the gas that was being found in south of Sudan. And when I came here, I saw so much improvement in infrastructure and development that was going on. And then last year, something funny happened, because we had the teacher who was arrested. Actually, it was worrying because it had become a symbol of clash of civilizations. Gillian Gibbons was arrested because of naming a teddy bear, and I came along with a colleague of mine to get her released. I want to say thank you to the government of Sudan and all those people who were involved in her release. And we were happy to take her back and say that neither Britain, neither the West is out to insult the Muslims, nor did the Muslims intend over this little bit to create a clash of civilizations. During this period, I found that there was so much to do in Darfur in terms of peace and reconciliation. I was lobbied, I was asked, and when I returned back to the United Kingdom last year, I spoke with many, many Muslim leaders, and we decided that we should return to the Darfur area and initiate a peace and reconciliation process. And there we were, speaking with the University of Sudan, and I want to say thank you to them for all their help. But I tell you, I want to say thank you to all those political parties, from Hassan Torabi to Imam Sadiq al-Mahdi to the Communist Party, from the spiritual leader Mr. Tajani to the government and all its officials. And then we also met with the rebel groups. We met their representatives. We met those leaders' representatives who are not based inside Sudan or Darfur. And we got the confidence that people did trust us, did want us to have a peace and reconciliation process, because we don't have our own political agenda. We're not the United States or United Nations. We're not the African Union or the EU. This is not the British government's peace process. This is a British Muslim initiative, which is a private initiative. It's a bottom-up initiative where we want to make sure that we don't have any oil fields or gas fields or political or geopolitical agenda, but the agenda of peace, agenda for the people of Darfur, so they can live in peace and prosperity. And we want to build this confidence. When there is no hope, when there is so much despair, when there is so much bloodshed, when there is so much poverty, then people need hope. They need someone to come and talk to them like their brethren and say that they feel the pain and the hurt that they are going through. And alhamdulillah, when I came here in April with my colleagues from the United Kingdom, I got the confidence, because in Al-Fashar Mosque, when we asked people to raise their hands, they raised their both hands for peace. And then this time, in July 2008, we've returned again. And this time, alhamdulillah, we have again so much support, not only from the political parties who have actually traveled with us from Khartoum to Al-Fashar, but also the tribal leaders who have come from all sides of Darfur. We split our large delegation into 4 small delegations, and they went and addressed the mosques here in Al-Fashar and told them what we are seeking. And the support that we have had from everyone has been incredible. When I addressed the conference here in the conference hall, I can tell you, there wasn't a single person in there who did not raise their hands. But in fact, they did more. They all stood up and raised both of their hands for peace. And this is encouraging, because I know that everybody in the West, everybody in the East, everybody in the South or North wants to see peace in Sudan. There are some misunderstandings, and we need to create better understandings. And I think when the United Nations Security Council or the ICC is looking to indict the president of Sudan, I hope that they will suspend their action, because this will jeopardize the peace process that is taking place. This will not create stability. In fact, it will create hatred and also concerns amongst the communities here. We know that there are 172 tribes in Darfur, and we know that there are so many differences between these tribes. There are tribes fighting tribes, Arabs fighting Arabs, black Africans fighting black Africans. There are crimes committed by all sides. And we, as Western people, whether it is Muslims or our colleagues elsewhere, we should not take sides. We should help bring peace and save lives in Darfur. Thank you very much.